B with Eric Bellinger in the building. How many people have told you that over time that I got pregnant by you?
Oh,
I mean, without, but by not by you, but listening to you.
That's the number one thing that they let me know during the meet and greet.
They'll be like, "Oh my God, I got pregnant listening to you."
Yes, we had our first child to your music. I'll be like, it's FDA approved. That's what it's made for.
You have a brand new album, and this album sounds not a lot, but a little bit different than your normal.
We can give it a lot.
Okay, it's a little bit different. I mean, as far as it's more just Afro beats on there, and it feels it's just like very smooth, islandish feeling. So why did you shift a little bit with "It Will All Make Sense Later"?
So last album was The Rebirth, which had this song right here, La Perla, on it, and I went to Africa to just make the new music, not really knowing what it would sound like.
Okay, I love that.
So
you just that's so cool because, a lot of artists, they feel pressure to kind of conform, or even like with you, it's, your history, you've been around for a while now, you would think that you'd be like, oh my God, I have to give them what I normally do, because they might not accept that. Exactly. But the fact that you branched out a little bit, it must have made you feel extremely free.
It did. And that's why I wanted to also name it It'll All Make Sense Later. Just knowing that, what I'm doing right now is not the typical Eric Bellinger, but you'll get it.
Right, yeah.
Once you press play, once you, actually give it a try and, listen to it, you're going to love it. And that was always my take, and it's always been my take, even with the R&B music that I put out, too. So with this, it was nothing different. It was just a different territory. But, music is the universal language. So shout out to everybody in South Africa and Cape Town for helping bring this project to life.
That's wonderful. Was it your first time in Africa?
Working, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Went there just for a little bit, but this was like, weeks of, creating in camp form where there's 10 producers, 10 songwriters.
Wow.
3 studios.
That's a lot of responsibility.
Every single day, yeah.
So, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you, Eric Bellinger, deal with anxiety?
I don't.
No, you don't?
I don't.
You just chill?
I'm real chill.
Because I feel like that title of the album would be trying to console myself. Like, okay, it's all going to make sense later. It's going to work out.
It'll all make sense later.
Because that's how I have to. Because I have anxiety issues. I have to compartmentalize in order to get through. Yeah. So I'd probably be like, all right, so I'm going to just say this. Yeah. But that's why I asked you.
But it's a 2-part album. It'll all make sense later. Next album, it all makes sense.
Okay. Yeah. So you recently won a Grammy. Mm-hmm. Congratulations for Chris Brown's album, Best R&B Album.
Yes.
So, wait. First of all, what song did you work on, or did you work on it in its entirety?
No One Else.
Okay, No One Else. Yeah.
Yes, with Friday, and that was it was dope because I was in the Afro mode already. So when he sent the track over, I was like, perfect.
Right. Great. Yeah. So congratulations.
Thank you.
I mean, I would have loved to have seen. I'm still a Chris Brown fan. Mm-hmm. Would have loved to have seen him go up on stage and accept that award. Mm-hmm. I really sometimes and I understand there's limited time, but I would have loved to have seen that. I think some categories like Best R&B Album deserve that.
Category.
They deserve that.
That's a big category.
Yeah. So when you find out later that Chris won, you're like, wow, that's amazing. So congratulations. So they're gonna mail you a Grammy, right? Is that how it works?
They're going to mail it, yeah.
They're going to mail it, and you're going to get, I hope it's not like one of them drivers that just throw the package up on the porch. I catch a lot of them on my ring.
Nah, it's definitely going to be signed upon pickup.
Okay, good. I wasn't quite sure about that. So tomorrow night, you have this big show going down at Toe's Place. Yeah. And it's going to be an incredible night. There's going to be lots of hips gyrating. I'm just talking about myself. And and you're going to be up there performing live. And you're an incredible performer.
Thank you, man. I'm excited. We've done 4 shows so far, and it's 21 shows on the tour. So we're definitely right at the beginning, and I'm just falling back in love with just being on stage. It's been a little while, and this is oh yeah, I forgot about this part.
Right. It must be do you get nervous? I would assume you get nervous a little bit, right?
Maybe.
Because it's a good thing to be nervous.
Yeah.
You get the adrenaline
maybe a little bit because
flowing.
It's a different vibe for me. So my normal show that I've been practicing for the last 10 years, it's much different, So this is now choreography, it's dancers. We have the live band hits and everything on the track, and for the first, I'd say 20 minutes of the show, this is the first time my fans have seen me do this type of show, and it's my first time seeing myself do it as well.
That's incredible. Before you go, and with you being from the West Coast, the best coast, the left coast, Kendrick Lamar last night, thoughts? Yeah. So many mixed reactions, like all over social media, so many mixed reactions.
Listen. I'm so glad Jack. Shout out to Jack. Jack's in the building.
Hi, Jack.
He's always recording. I didn't know he was recording, and we was just like watching it, and we got to see our reaction video.
Oh, cool.
So I'm just like looking up at the screen like a kid in a candy store, and I think that is the feeling that is so refreshing for me when it comes to the performance, because we don't get those moments too often when we can feel like that excitement, and I think Kendrick does it every time, and yesterday was nothing short of amazing.
Yeah, I really thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought it was very interesting. I love the messages that came through, and I just personally really enjoyed it, and I love to watch sometimes it's nice to see like a rap show. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, and honestly, like, no disrespect to any females, but like, it was wonderful to see like people up there that didn't feel like they had to be half naked or like it was just about the poetry. He spits, and that's what it was about, and I loved it.
Yeah,
I really did.
Same here.
Even SZA got up there, and she was like, just did her thing, and she's just amazing. So. Yeah.
Shout out to Ashton Michael too, man. Designer for SZA. That's my dog, man.
Oh, okay.
Got her righteous.
All right, wonderful. Well, thank you.
Try to shout him out, man.
Yeah, I love that. Okay. Well, Eric Bellinger, tomorrow night is happening at Toad's Place in New Haven. ToadsPlace.com for tickets. That's ToadsPlace.com, and make sure and follow at Eric Bellinger. Are you going to put up your reaction from the Super Bowl last night?
I put it up.
Oh, you did already?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We're going to check it out.
Peep.
We're going to check it out. It's Hot 937.
Yeah.